Hello stalkers, welcome back. So market today rejected 5,115 points that I had mentioned in my yesterday's video. We had a strong resistance around this zone and at 5,190 points. We can see a clear-cut rejection candle today. However, this should still not be considered as negative. Today, Emaar Properties still stood firm at its opening price. We can see it has closed at limit up, whereas Emaar Development, which is also a heavy weighted stock on the market index, it came down a bit, but still we did not see aggressive selling pressure. By the way, let me inform you, today and tomorrow are very important days for financial markets. Reason is Fed will make its decision on its interest rates. If at all Fed decides to cut the rates, then there are very good chances financial markets will aggressively rally to the upside. On the other scenario, people are also speculating there would be no rate changes. Fed will keep the rates as it is and it will be unchanged. In this scenario, market may react negatively or we may have subtle reaction. So as of now, all the investors and analysts are anticipating Fed will most likely reduce the interest rates by 0.25%, that is 25 basis points. Most likely announcement of Fed interest rate decision will be made tomorrow, but already we are seeing huge volatility in the markets. May it be crypto, Asian markets, Middle East market, even USA futures are showing aggressive volatility. So let's be very cautious. During this week, we will see some good volatility. It can be beneficial as well as very risky. So looking at today's candle, if at all Fed decides to leave the rates unchanged, then most likely we may see either sideways momentum from here or it can come down to revisit 4,902 points that should act as a support. Well, it will not be a change of direction. Most likely what will happen, it can come down, establish a base here and then continue its move to the upside. Whereas on the positive scenario, which I personally think that Fed will reduce the rates by 25 basis points, in this scenario I'm expecting a strong momentum. Market can even break out 4,190 points and we may see a closing above this resistance zone during this week itself. So even tomorrow I'm expecting a volatile session. Check this out. Today market went up till about 5,160 points, then it came down, dropped and closed at 5,079 points. We saw volatility in the market. Low of the day was around 5,015 points. So we can see downside momentum and upside move as well. Let's see how the market performs tomorrow. Overall, DFM market no doubt is very bullish. ADX market index, that is Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange, as I have been mentioning, it's weaker, it's still trying to recover. We can see for more than 2 weeks market is stuck within this range. Right from this candle onwards, that is 22nd of November 2024, it's just going sideways. We are not seeing any big moves. Worst part is it's trying for a breakout, but we are seeing rejection, that is at 9,352 points, which is resistance. For now, immediate resistance is at 9,300 to 9,330 points. I'm a bit skeptical with ADX market. If at all there is any negative news or if at all Fed decides to unchange the rate, or in other words keep it as it is, then there are chances we may see a move to the downside. Now let me also give you the reason why if Fed reduces the rate, markets will benefit. In case if Fed reduces the rate by 25 basis points, what will happen is now investors and people will have more access to the money from the banks. Right, so when people have more access to the money, they start investing in markets. May it be real estate, may it be financial market, or even crypto. So money will start moving more freely, it will be easily accessible. On the other side, as I mentioned, in case if Fed does not change the interest rate, it leaves as it is, then people and investors will not have too much of interest in borrowing money, as they are all anticipating they can get cheaper cash from the banks. So that's the reason in this scenario we may see aggressive move to the downside, especially in negative stocks or in negative markets. Or most likely at least a subtle reaction. It may continue going sideways and then market will decide its direction. As of now, all eyes on Fed. Let's see what decision it makes. Tomorrow in DFM and ADX, I'm expecting another slow day. Most likely it will be volatile, but it may close in between somewhere here. If at all USA market performs extraordinarily well, then there are chances we may see good move in both the markets and vice versa. If you remember, last week I had posted a video on Julphar. It was by the name of Make or Break. In case if you have missed that video, I will provide a iCard right at the top. Do watch that video. At the time when it was trading at around 1.30, this was the decision time I had mentioned. There are now chances either Julphar can move up aggressively or it can come down if at all it breaks 1.30. My first target was 1.20. This is what we are seeing today. Market broke 1.30 very easily, and for the last 3 days it's been declining. So in case if you have taken your positions and if you are still holding it without a stop loss, I'm sure you are in losses. That's why I always mention, please calculate and plan your stop loss first before taking any position. For now, immediate support at 1.20. If tomorrow market does not survive or market does not make a U-turn from here, then there is strong support area between 1.11 and 1.14. Hopefully, if at all price comes into this zone, it may bounce up from here, and from here we can see a upside move again. In that scenario, 1.39 is resistance. So if at all we plan our entries into this zone that is strong support, then our target will be 1.39 area. That's the reason people say if at all you know how to take positions, even in a downtrend when the market bounce, you can make money. So I'm keeping a very close watch on international markets, news, and my other resources to gather information to see how the markets will react. So subscribe the channel for daily updates on Dubai and Abu Dhabi stock market. Hit the like button if today's video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Keep stocking.